Hi and welcome back to the channel. So we are going to continue our Brawler playthrough and we are going to go take care of these catapults and siege engines. We can just ride past all these mobs now, we don't need them, but when we get close to the catapults and siege engines we have to kill the orcs. Which is fine, orcs need to die. There's two here and then there's two a little further along. We didn't have to get that orc, but there's always a chance that a page will drop, so. These guys. Now we can go back and cash in. And the chieftain will give us the commander quest. And then we can go off and do that together. Yes, okay. Ooh, rich platinum. Yes, please. I still use Levathron because my woodworker can craft +5 fishing poles that use Levathron wood. So sometimes when I create my new characters and stuff like that, I like to get them fishing poles, get them outfitted with whatever they might need to get started. So I still find myself going back and needing some Levathron every now and then. All right,
do you canvass peaceful words?
Okay, that's going to be a vendor. And there's our captain guy. All right, let's see. Do we have hope tokens? Oh, yuck. Do we have any in storage? +1. No, we don't have any better ones than that. Okay, well that's fine. +1 will do okay. There's some dread up there. It'd be easier if we had like a +5 or something. And I've got some on my other character. I need to split that stack and get this guy some better hope tokens. They can just help. Especially when you're going after a quest that's, just a little bit above your level. After we kill the captain and we get the goblin gems, we'll map to Oghair in order to ride back to the chief. It'll be faster than trying to ride all of our way out. This one is this way. We will be back here eventually. That book will bring us back over here. Uh-oh. Power just flickered a little bit at the house. That's not good when you're riding through a dangerous area. Okay, we're gonna go over here behind this rock. Kill this orc. Let those other ranged guys come over here and find us. There we go. We'll wait and pop some food and hope token when we get closer. To clear the stairs first. I mean, these mobs are nothing. We'll just use setup skills on them. We won't even use. Okay, now it's a good time. Let's burn one of these. And maybe we'll burn another one of these. And we'll burn one of these. Oh, that's a 1, 2. We'll just use that one. We'll get rid of those. Now, let's give ourselves some room to maneuver just in case. Build up some metal. Okay, now what we'll do is we will tag that guy, which should bring the boss. Or at least it'll bring the ranged guy further. That's good. There we go. That's helpful. Okay, now let's see if we can get the boss by himself. Unlikely, I bet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, we're gonna go kill the ranged guy. There we go. You know, that was a little more than we've had to deal with so far, but yeah, we were in never any danger. I had another health pot here. I had some defensive skills that I could have popped, and you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have. But you know, everything's a-okay. goblin gems now. There are goblin fire pot throwers, and they do a lot of damage. So we're gonna have to be careful of those and just make sure we tag them with our hurl object, make them drop their fire, like all the way over there. There you go. Now you can come play. Ooh. Wow. Okay, this will be interesting. Wow. Okay, the goblins and the goblin gems are down here. So we'll jump down. We'll clear this place out first. Then we'll grab the gems. That's all from here. Now there's a guy who's pathing. We're going to wait for him to go. Right now we're going to get this spear chucker. Now we're going to wait for that guy to come back around. And we're going to hurl an object at him. And then we'll kill him, and then we'll get the other ones. There you go. Otherwise he'll come at a very inappropriate time. There we go. Now we can get these other guys. Go. I like to kill these guys just because they're right here. Okay, now we can map to Oghair. And we'll ride back to the chief, and we'll turn in all of these. It looks like we're going to get level 41 in the process. There's also a skirmish camp here in Oghair if you need to upgrade your soldier to keep it kind of on level with you. It's a good place to do it. I don't think there's any skirmishes that you actually need to accomplish as part of the epic book and stuff like that until Mirkwood, I think. So you certainly don't need to do it. But if you want to keep your skirmish soldier close to you, then Oghair's a good point to probably top it off. There's also a skirmish landscape token thing that you can get. Sometimes you get it from Hobbit gifts, and I think you can buy them from the store, where you can use your soldier like in landscape. So if you're doing some content that's particularly difficult for you, then you could always summon your soldier to come help you. So in my case, I have a healer or an herbalist, so I could bring a little pocket healer along with me if I thought I needed it. Like back at that captain, that might have been a good place to have a little pocket healer throwing some heals my way. Turned out I didn't need it, but it might have been nice.
Sadness is on my heart.
Let's see, 7 might, 7 agility, and morale. Okay, that's not a bad It's actually not a bad pocket item. I think we'll probably switch to that. We'll lose a little bit of our experience that we're gaining, but we're leveling pretty quickly at this point. I think we can probably sacrifice that. So I think we'll probably switch to that one now going forward because we're leveling pretty well. I think we can afford to take a little dip in our efficiency of leveling.
Do you come with peaceful words?
Take that one, and I think the guy over here will give us a redirect or a direction quest into Oghair to talk to Cranog. Yep,
If you
talk to
come
Cranog.
help, you are welcome here.
Alright, the Earthkins are finished, and now we're back to Oghair to talk to Cranog. I might as well grab the resources while I'm here. There are worms in Ramduith, where we are. By the way, if you need some Lebethron and some Dwarf Iron, right up here in Ramduith, where the worms are, you can run around here and you can get a fairly good amount. It's not like it's like falling everywhere, but it's not bad. I'm gonna kill one of these just so I can open the deed. Yeah. So you can see there's an ore node there, there's ore node there, ore node there. So there's some pretty good ore and branches and stuff around this area up here. Especially if you bring a high level character where the mobs can't attack you and stuff like that. You just ride around picking it up. It's not bad. At this point, I'm targets of opportunity, I think, more than anything. Here we're going to talk to Cranog. And then we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. We're going to do that one.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
And there's our redirect into Foroshell, which is awesome because we can use our mithril travel to get there.
The hills of Amar are not friendly to the unwary.
All right, let's see. I think we will pause here and resume in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.